While we were on set, nobody exactly knew how to describe this movie because they didn't know what Oliver was going to be doing with it. But now that I see it, I think it's an amazing movie. Congratulations. It's sexy, it's dangerous, but like, what did you guys think? How would you describe this movie?
I just made up one really cool word. Hardcore poetry.
Nice.
That's the way I see it.
That's
know,
pretty
me
good
as an
right
audience.
there. I mean, how can I just top that? I was gonna say it's layered up like a cake.
Oh, that.
You know, but
I love
hardcore
that
poetry
one.
sounds like a
I like
rock
that
band.
one.
It's
Yeah.
like I won the
Correct.
T-shirt, the hat.
Yeah.
Hardcore poetry.
If you guys were going on the road, I'd watch that show.
Yeah, we will, man.
And for this movie, there's such a fresh vision to it, and Oliver's got such a legendary, huge career, but he seems to have brought something else to it. What did he bring to this project, to this film? Are you taking off the clock?
Well, he brings Oliver. You know, I think that's what he brings. He brings Oliver to it. I don't think Oliver is. You know, I think he's brought his. I think Oliver is one of those filmmakers that brings his A game, whether he succeeds or not. You know, I think he brings his A game, whether the movie makes money or not, whether the movie, you know. Yeah. So he was on the ball all the time, you know. So I think I don't. This is the first time I work with him, so I couldn't tell you what's different in this movie than any other movie. But what I saw was someone who was like right on point the whole time, you know, and knew what he wanted and pushed people to try to be the best they could, and you know, he's got different ways of doing that.
And this is one thing that he does really well, is brings timely stories to life in an exciting way. And this movie had so much dealing with the cartels and what's going on in Southern California and Mexico. What sort of research did you guys do to get into this world, or did you learn something about what's going on there in this film?
I pretty much knew everything when I read the book. I was as I was reading it, I would think, yep, yes, this too, yeah, sad but true, yeah, and we're telling this story about the specific events that we're living in now. And it will be there forever, you know. So hopefully we can look back and remember that as just a film, you know, and not something that is going to be going on and on and on and on, and a lot of people dying because of, you know, the wrong strategy, you know.
And you guys play two tough guys, but you've got to face down with someone who might be a little tougher, and that's Salma. How is it facing her down as La Reina Elena?
She's intimidating, right?
Yeah.
Easy for me to say, you got the slaps.
Well, I got the slaps with a triple S. But it's great. You know, she's great. She's funny. She brought that to the character. You know, when you see the movie, there's like she brings that comedy into it, and you know, and it works, and it makes it really interesting, and you know, like the scene, the two girls talking to Blake and Salma. It's a great scene. Yeah, you know, like there's something wrong with your love story, honey, or whatever the line she says.
And it's great to see, you know, this character so beautiful and sexy and powerful. You know, you want that.
And also, then she has a daughter too. Is layered. You know,
Yeah.
she's layered. I think the movie's layered. The movie has a love story, has the, you know, bing, 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 and the boom, boom, boom.
Perfect. And after all that, with all the people from different walks of life, who ends up being the savages in this movie?
All of them.
All of them.
All savages.
Yeah,
All
we all
savages.
are. You know.
Starting with John Travolta, all the way down to like, you know, me, you,
Everyone.
you.
Thank you very much for the time. It's great to see you.